In a village called Nyamakula, nestled between rolling hills and lush forests in West Africa, lived two inseparable friends, Amodi and Kofi. From childhood, their bond was as strong as family. They shared everything: hopes, dreams, and hardships. The villagers often spoke of their friendship with admiration, calling them brothers of the heart. Amodi was a devoted husband to his beautiful wife, Amina. They had a modest home filled with love and laughter, and they eagerly anticipated the day they would start a family. Kofi, on the other hand, was known for his charm and adventurous spirit, qualities that endeared him to many but also led him astray at times. One fateful season, Amodi had to leave the village for several months to work in the distant fields and earn extra money for his family. He entrusted Kofi with the care of his home and his beloved wife, confident that his best friend would protect them as his own. At first, Kofi honored his promise, visiting Amina regularly to check on her well-being and provide assistance. However, as days turned into weeks, an attraction began to grow between Kofi and Amina. Lonely and missing her husband, Amina found herself drawn to Kofi's easy laughter and comforting presence. Kofi, too, struggled with his feelings, but ultimately he succumbed to his desires. One evening, after a shared meal and much conversation, the boundaries of friendship and loyalty were crossed. Kofi and Amina spent the night together, a night that would lead to consequences neither of them could foresee. Months passed, and Amodi returned home, his heart full of joy and anticipation. But his happiness was short-lived. Amina was pregnant, and it quickly became clear that the child was not his. Devastated, Amodi confronted Amina, and she tearfully confessed the truth. Betrayed and heartbroken, Amodi confronted Kofi. The village, once filled with whispers of their brotherhood, now buzzed with gossip about the betrayal. Kofi, ashamed and guilt-ridden, could not meet Amodi's eyes. The trust that had been the cornerstone of their friendship was shattered. Despite his anguish, Amodi sought the counsel of the village elders, who were known for their wisdom and fairness. The elders convened under the ancient baobab tree, a place where disputes were resolved and justice was sought. They listened to the sorrowful tale and deliberated for hours. Finally, the head elder spoke, his voice carrying the weight of tradition and the hope of healing. Amodi, Kofi, and Amina, your actions have brought pain and discord to our village. But we believe in the power of forgiveness and the possibility of redemption. Kofi, you must take responsibility for the life you have created and support Amina and the child. Amodi, your path is your own to choose, but we urge you to seek peace in your heart. Amodi, though deeply wounded, took time to reflect. He realized that holding on to his anger would only prolong his suffering. With a heavy heart, he decided to forgive, though he knew he could never forget. He chose to leave the village, seeking a new beginning where he could heal away from the shadows of betrayal. Kofi, humbled and remorseful, devoted himself to caring for Amina and the child. He worked tirelessly to provide for them, hoping to atone for his actions. The villagers watched as he transformed from a carefree man into one burdened by responsibility, yet driven by the desire to make amends. Years later, Amodi returned to Nyamakula, now a changed man with wisdom etched into his features. He had found peace and even love again. When he saw Kofi and the child, he felt a pang of the old hurt, but also a sense of closure. Kofi, seeing Amodi, bowed his head, tears filling his eyes. I am sorry, my brother, Kofi whispered. Amodi placed a hand on Kofi's shoulder and nodded. We cannot change the past, Kofi, but we can learn from it. May we both find peace. The village of Nyamakula, having witnessed the pain and the healing, learned the importance of loyalty, forgiveness, and the resilience of the human spirit. The story of Amodi and Kofi became a lesson for generations, a reminder that even the deepest wounds can heal, and even the strongest bonds can break, but the spirit of forgiveness can rebuild what was lost.
For more interesting tales, kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bells, and like my videos.